I'm just tired. I miss food. So today I'm going to be talking about having gastritis and what it's like, mostly from an emotional perspective. If you don't know what gastritis is, and you likely do if you clicked on this video, but if you don't, it's basically inflammation or erosion of the stomach lining. And what that means is basically it's like having cuts and scrapes on the inside of your stomach. When acid, the acid that's naturally in your stomach, touches those cuts or erosions, it hurts and burns like hell. And what that basically has meant for me personally is indigestion and or heartburn every time I eat anything, especially anything with flavor. I've had gastritis since the end of September, and I've been on mostly a bland diet, which basically, if you have gastritis, you already know, or if you've had it for a little bit, you already know, you have to cut out and high FODMAP foods. So think like the gassy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, shit like that. Like, you gotta stay away from that. Anyway, now that we got all that out of the way, this is hard. This is really hard. This is really annoying. This is really tiring. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you could probably feel it. I'm really, really low energy. Another reason I'm talking low too is because I have 3 roommates. I'm not trying to have them hear my business. But yeah, I'm low energy. I'm really, really tired. And you know why? Because every freaking meal feels like you're doing mental gymnastics. I miss the days where eating was just, oh, okay, what am I in the mood for today? Now it's, what am I in the mood for and what can I have? Because this bland diet cuts out most food groups. And the fact that it cuts out most food groups means it can cut out socializing too. Because it's like most places, especially most places that serve anything good, chances are they really don't have much, or if anything at all, that you can eat on the menu. And yeah, maybe they have a salad, but are you really just going to eat lettuce and maybe the meat? And even with the meat, it's good. You're pretty much limited to like chicken breast or something like that, because you can't have deli meat, so a chef salad with ham is out of the question. You're also supposed to limit dairy. Um, it's just, it's too much. And I'm sorry, I do not care. I'm not trying to eat salad when I go out to eat, especially if it's at a restaurant I know and love. I want what I want. And the other thing too, the social aspect. I'm gonna be so jealous of the people with me that can eat whatever the hell they want. Meanwhile, I have to stick to safe foods, which safe foods are freaking boring. Man, like, I grew up with seasoned food. I grew up with a very like wide and adventurous palate, and I'm such a foodie and I can't eat. This is so hard. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have not been good lately. I've been breaking my diet. I've been eating yesterday I had freaking Popeye's chicken. Um I had chicken tikka masala, fried rice, Chick-fil-A, all that stuff. Those are the foods I love and miss. And the thing about it is, where I personally am is I can eat those foods once in a blue moon. So I guess I'll be grateful there, because there's some people who can't eat that, who can't indulge at all. And I was one of them when I first got gastritis a couple months ago. So yes, at least I can indulge it all. But the thing about that is, it's really, really easy to go overboard. It's really, really easy for me to try and convince myself, oh, okay, my body's healing, I can go back to normal. No. Because the problem is, if you keep on eating, like bad or no foods, then you're gonna start being in pain again. Within, I kid you not, my body is such a tease, because I was eating badly for a couple of days and I was fine. And then after that point, I started having such bad pain, like here in my upper stomach. Really, really bad heartburn. And the crazy thing is, the heartburn started after I started the bland diet, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, I'm just tired. I miss food. I miss being able to just pig out, to just whatever. I miss not having to think about everything I eat. Another bad thing too is you get to a point where you'll have food and you won't want to eat it. And what I mean by that is, because you're on such a restricted diet with gastritis, it's like you end up eating the same 5 foods over and over again, pretty much. One of the only safe breakfasts that you can have with gastritis is oatmeal. And I'm telling you, I don't want any more oatmeal. I don't. I'm good. That's it. And you want variety, but if you do want variety, then you have to buy all the ingredients yourself. You have to come up with these new recipes, which can take so much time and mental labor. Man, I miss the days where I could be like, you know what? I had a bad day at work. Let me go and let me go and get something from my favorite restaurant. And now it's like I'm playing Russian roulette anytime I want to have something with flavor. And I'm not an emotional eater, but food is a comfort for me. Like I said, I'm a foodie. So not being able to indulge in something that used to give me comfort, like it's really hard for me. It really gives me a hard time. It really, really does. And if I do indulge, then there's that thought of, okay, you know what might be coming. And if I do have pain the next day, it's like, well, I mean, you knew this would happen. And I try not to be hard on myself about it, because after all, I'm only human. You can't be perfect. You can't deprive yourself of the things you love forever. Otherwise, you get into like this, at least I speak for myself, I get into like this restrict binge cycle. And that's what it is. You've restricted yourself from what you love for so long. When you get it, you want to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And for me, I think it's because I don't want the pleasure to end. I'm still on my bender of eating bad foods. I'm over this, y'all. I'm over this, y'all. Like, ugh. What's especially hard about this, I feel like I've said that for like every point I made, but it's just so many things that are hard about it. It's just like one thing tacked onto the other. But what's especially hard about this is I don't like to cook. I'm a really good cook, but I don't like to cook. I like to pop things in the microwave. I like to prepare things that are fast and easy, because like cooking just takes so much time. Well, with gastritis, you're pretty much kind of resigned to cooking your own foods, because it's not like you can tell a restaurant like, hey, don't season the food, or don't season it this way, you know? And you can't even guarantee what's in your food. And the worst part is, some places you go, if you try to ask like what's in the food, they'll give you attitude. And it's like, I'm not asking this because I think it'd be a fun conversation topic, okay? I'm asking this because of my health. Sometimes when you order food out, like, and you tell them to leave certain things out, they don't listen. And then I haven't even gotten started on the pain, y'all. I have not had a day without stomach pain in about 4 months. Like, what the actual hell? And the pain is so debilitating and exhausting, especially when at the end of the day, I still gotta work. It's that or be homeless. So I still gotta work and provide for myself. But it's only so much you can call out before, you know, people start giving you attitude at your job, and then next thing you know, your job is on the line and stuff like that. Especially if your job gives really stingy PTO. Oh my God. But this was just kind of like, I wanted to get off my chest how I felt. If this was all over the place, I'm sorry. I'm speaking from the heart. I'm speaking from how I feel, because I am freaking exhausted. So comment below, do you have gastritis or any type of like GI thing going on? How do you deal with it? Is it debilitating for you? Let me know all that. Also consider subscribing, checking out my other content, and sharing it with your friends if you like this. And I will see you in my next video. Peace.